So I don't think we should mess with the monolith. At least at this point, I don't see a motivation to do that. I don't see anything we could gain from that.
Well, the only thing that we would gain from it is peace of mind that we're not leaving anything evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the meta thing is if you do deal with it, you'll regain sand. Basically, exactly what David said. You'll gain peace of mind that this evil thing isn't hanging out there.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, we don't know if it is going to hurt someone else. Well, it is going to hurt someone else that way.
Okay, what I'm worried about is it being used against us as it's a known thing, and it was put there by somebody that we know has connections to these occult activities, and I'm worried they're gonna like use it as a weapon. That would be my reasoning for going after that, is that we're taking something off the board that could be used against us later on.
How easy? I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, how easy would it be to steal a truck or something and sort of ram it into it and try and sort of
That's not likely to destroy it, though. That's likely to have the thing fall over on the truck and you.
Well, my big concern is if we've already experienced any meddling with the monolith brings out one of those things. And we don't know if there's more than one. I believe there is more than one, but we don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely more than one.
Yeah, because you heard from the crazy guy in the asylum. He said there were multiple Firefly thingies came out and attacked his family.
And all Spencer did was just kind of touch it, right? And they came out.
Well, somebody overheard Spencer reading stuff.
Okay, well, I don't think I remember. I don't think I heard that. So I believe saw.
Well, I think Harvey was it? I think right. Harvey told the others.
I don't think I heard you. I think
Who was it? Or Nate?
I think it was Nate. I know. I found my role. I failed my.
You little snitch.
I still think the dynamite's a good option. We could do it at night when there's not going to be people around.
Yeah. Okay. If you got to do it, that's the way to do it, right? Just run in there, drop the dynamite, and leave, and let the dynamite do the work. You don't want to have to try to bring the thing down on your own and then fight the monsters.
Well, Mary, if we physically destroy it, do you think they will not come out? Or do you think they'll come out to defend it? Like bees?
Well, I mean, we may be doing more harm than good, right? So what if we blow it up and it releases them all, and then they go out and burn the city, you know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We need to have some way of counteracting that, like some sort of fire extinguisher or something to extinguish, any. I don't know, because you can extinguish them in the water, right? That's what got the last one, right?
Yeah,
it was like sewer water or whatever.
Yeah,
well, it's definitely a weapon against them.
So I don't know.
So yeah, having fire extinguishers on hand is definitely a good idea, precautionary. Hopefully we wouldn't have to use them. Hopefully the dynamite would take care of it.
Okay, so we need to go buy a box of dynamite, or maybe 2 boxes of dynamite, and.
But again, I mean, why don't we? I don't think we want to do this now. Why don't we take care of this after the stuff with the cult? Because this will alert the cult that there's someone out there with means destroying their crap. You know what I mean?
I think if they're on their game, they're going to suspect something's up because we broke in and stole stuff from
2 places,
a couple places, and I mean, they're not going to know it's us per se, but they're going to know someone's in the area that has uncovered things about them they would rather not be known to the
world. But it tips them off that we're catching up to them. We're covering all the bases that they were involved in.
Because we were constantly in disguise.
Yeah, we were in disguise in the first one, and we came in at night on the second one, and the news article mentioned some vague foreign type Italians, and I have the ability to change my form. I can only change my form, and I can teach everybody else to do it. I don't know if anybody else learned the spell.
I didn't.
Oh,
I did.
you mean that morph thing?
The body warping. Yeah, it's a heavy duty thing.
Oh, do you really want to do that?
No, not really. But I'm saying if there's no other option, we can do that. But it's everyone for themselves. I cannot change anybody else's appearance. I can only do me, and it's permanent until you decide to undo it, and then you have to do the spell again.
Yeah, but our priority right now should be the business with the cult. We don't want to do anything that makes that harder on us. And if we put them on alert, it's going to be harder for them. Like, what if they change their habits, or they're now looking for us to follow them or something? It makes it harder for us to follow them back to their lair.
Well, we also have to figure out if that fellow from that import-export place is onto us, because we stole some powerful artifacts and items from him.
Oh, he's definitely going to let people know that happened, and they're going to wonder.
Are we going to go after the mirror and try to get that too, or are we going to leave that alone? There was like a scrying mirror I thought he had, or something that was one of the spells or one of the books alluded to.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
A mirror that could view, or remote view, or something like that.
Yeah, and if he can restock his stuff.
Yeah, can we tell based on what we read and learned about that and the ingredients and stuff, how rare they are? Like, how difficult would it be for someone to make another supply of the stuff needed for the spell?
It is rare, but you don't know. He was able to get it, right? So you don't know how he gets it or anything like that.
Yeah, but could he get it in just a matter of days? Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, you don't know.
But he definitely could. That's a threat, right? He could use that device to find us.
Yeah, we should really destroy that. That's a good point.
And then the final thing is, what do we want to do to try to nullify the cult's activity at the Blue Pyramid? Are we going to just attack them on the day of, or are we going to try to get the cops involved and have them take care of it?
I think we need to follow them and find out where they're going and what they're doing.
All right, so basically let them do what they're going to do and follow the truck to wherever it goes.
Well, we have to be prepared to disrupt it. So I think we need to, go there armed for bear.
All right. Well, I already have a shotgun that we prearranged. I don't know if anybody else got their own weapons set up.
I've only got a flip knife and my just as I'm more of a hand-to-hand person than a shooty.
Yeah, we're not the most the best weapon guys.
All right, well I'm just saying, because then we'll get the dynamite. We can light some of that and throw it, and it's a multi-use tool. We can stock up on it and use it a couple different times in a couple different places. But so.
Can we maybe get some thugs of our own?
Yes, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, we'd like to have a little backup. Have some mooks.
About the safe breaker, could we persuade him?
Maybe he has some friends that want to beat up on some ethnic types.
Not going there.
I mean, for the time, that would be a motivation, right?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, Yeah. I can give a call to Jimmy and see if he has anybody that is a leg breaker, or basically somebody who is a muscle type that might want to earn a little extra cash.
Oh, well, That was a pretty good haul from that safe. I was thinking of maybe going on vacation for a while.
Well, I mean, you're a finesse guy. I understand that, but I don't really necessarily. I'm not talking about you, but if you know any guys that might be of the solving their problems with knuckles variety.
Yeah. What were you paying?
It depends on who you get me. I'm paying by the pound, okay?
Yeah. Well, how many guys do you need?
All right, I put the phone to my chest, look over at the group, and go, how many we want?
2 at least, 2 good shooters, maybe.
All right, I ask, we need at least two guys that are good with guns and assists.
Huh. Yeah. Maybe I could do something about that. What you paying?
That's a good question. What am I paying?
Well, we got that cash, so that's a good, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just what? Okay, what should we pay them? Like,
What's equivalent of like 5,000 each, something like that?
Wow.
What?
For the time? For the time, I mean the equivalent. Yeah.
Jeez. 50?
Yeah. What was like? What was the conversion rate of a pound note? Was what? Like $5?
Hmm.
Well, let me look in that.
Hold on. What do we need those people for?
Actually, honestly, you could offer them quite a bit just to entice them to come because it's pretty unlikely you're going to have to pay out.
Oh, probably, yeah. Oh,
Nate!
Spoken like a true gangster.
So,
Yeah, really.
so 1925, 1 pound is $5, almost $5.50 in U.S. But 1 pound in 1925 pound to U.S. dollars in 2017 is $76.
all right. So
Huh?
I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. 1920s money, like $50 would be like a lot of money for somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say yeah, $50 a person.
Oh, yeah, from 100. Then it's even more enticing.
What
Off from
do you
100?
want those people
100 each,
for?
yeah.
100 each.
Yeah.
I'll tell Jimmy.
So that's like 4 of those 5 pound notes, so 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I can, for that, I can find some good muscle.
Okay, and yeah. So let me know, and we can line something up, and we'll let you know when we need them.
And how long you need them?
Probably for one night.
And they're bringing their own iron, right?
They got it. We don't have enough.
Yeah, you can, for that money. Yeah, you definitely find people for you.
All right.
Great.
So we'll be in touch. And then I hang up.
Okay.
All right. So, what do we just want to do our studying and kind of lay low and get gear, or is there something you guys take care of?
We might want to scope out the Blue Pyramid and see the comings and goings. So we're not surprised by anybody. I mean, we know they're gonna like load a bunch of guys onto a truck and take them off to parts unknown, but
Yeah.
we don't really know much beyond that. We don't know how many people they've got on staff. We don't know anything. So,
Is it worth talking to the dancer again, maybe, if she's there, and see if she knows about any kind of numbers of muscle that they may have?
that might be good.
Get an update. She might have heard something about it, different change in plans or something.
Yeah, we could do that.
So you're gonna go look for the dancer again? Yeah, she's there. You can easily get her attention and then talk to her.
I'll wear the same disguise that I wore in there last time, so she obviously recognises who I am. And she knows I'm not. She knows I'm not German, but I'll put the German accent on again in case any of the people that work there sort of notice that my accent's changed.
What do you want to ask her?
What was her name again? It was wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, I forget what her name was again.
Yalesha or something like that.
Hello, Yalesha. Have you had any word from your brother yet? No, not a brother. It was a boyfriend, wasn't it? Yeah, from the boyfriend.
No. I'm afraid he's dead. He's missing. I'm afraid he's dead.
What, you actually know he's dead?
No, but he hasn't shown up.
I'm pretty sure he's not dead. He might be just. He may have just gone away with them, and they've got him working somewhere else, and he just hasn't been able to write to you. I'm just saying that to keep our hopes up, just in case, Listen, me and my friends who you met the other night, we just wanted to find out when the truck turns up. Have you ever seen how many people are? How many people they have helping load the people on the back of the truck?
I think it's just the driver and maybe another person. So I don't think that many people.
Is that including? Is it Toothpick? The spice dealer?
Yes, he goes along. Yeah.
And in the club itself, how many security do they have that you know of?
Oh, it's just that one big guy at the front door, right?
Oh, right, okay. So the owner doesn't have
one bouncer guy.
So Abdullah doesn't have any of his own private bodyguards apart from that.
No. So basically, yeah, he yeah. So the guy that owns the club he only has one bouncer guy.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. And have there been any other strange goings on over the last week since we last saw you?
Oh, there was some commotion. She didn't know what it was about.
Who with?
The Tweefik, that spice dealer. He was very upset about something.
I try not to smirk. Oh, right, okay. He's having issues, no doubt. Anything else you might have known in the week we've seen? But yeah, like I said, we're going to do our best to try to find your boyfriend. Like I say, I'm sure he's okay.
And so yeah, so she thanks you.
And I hand her some. I hand her some money, a bit extra money.
Yeah, she's grateful for that.
No, I can't think of anything else to ask her. Unless anyone else can think of anything. So I don't think she'll know anything about the about the obelisk.
No, but it was good information anyway. I mean, you found out how many people were involved in the process and how much security there was.
I don't think we would have. I don't think we're going to have like so much of an issue then overpowering people. That's the only message I've got. Bram's last words.
The other thing that just popped in my head was those guys that were the movers that were moving things from the Penhue Foundation back and forth between that and the Fong Imports.
Yeah.
Those guys are another angle we might want to take a look at, just kind of because it's all tied together. And I'm wondering if they might be muscle as well. Because I'm just, I don't want to show up with two guys and find out they've got an army of dudes who we don't know about, It's like jumping out, ha! And then they're like, oh, well, you brought a knife to a gunfight, man. But yeah, I don't know.
This thing. 2 to 3 dollars. I find it weird as if they've only got the one security of the group. I just think they'd have had at least 2, 3 at the most. I mean, from my experience of working at clubs, when sort of shit goes down, you don't want to be on your own trying to split up a fight.
Yeah, it was basically the door guy, right? How far? I'm trying to remember. How far was the import-export place away from all of this? Is it over by the docks?
Yeah, it's over at the docks.
Okay. And we know there's a connection between the foundation and the import place, at least in terms of getting things in and out of country. There's a connection between the Blue Pyramid and the Spice Merchant. And I'm assuming there's probably a connection between the Spice Merchant and the import place. Did we establish that? Or not?
There was some crates in the basement of the Penhue Foundation that was in one of the warehouses, weren't they? The Shanghai one, wasn't it?
I mean, I think they're all cult members, so they're all involved in this network of
just trying to build the connections between everybody. I mean, if it's all one outfit or if it's multiple outfits that are all allied together, but they all seem to be.
They're sharing stuff internationally. They're sending worship items and things. So, I mean, it's one of those things. Who knows? Maybe like there are multiple rituals that have to go on simultaneously or something, and so they all need to share items and knowledge.
All right. So what's our next objective? What's our next plan of attack?
Well, how do we want to? So we need a vehicle so we can follow them, right? And we kind of observed how they're going to load the people in the back alley. So we want to be able to follow them when they come out of the alley.
We need something that can transport all of us plus the extra help we're going to have and carry whatever we need, whether it be the dynamite or fire extinguishers or vintage cannon or whatever you want to get, and not.
And who's good at driving? Because like what's this? Is it a driving role or is it like a shadow? Was it shadowing role or whatever to follow somebody in a car? How do we do that? Because it would be kind of counterproductive if they just spot us and then they're
So
not going to go.
drive, right?
Or maneuvers, and then the person driving will do the shadowing, the stealth role.
Okay, my driving is a 40,
Yeah, the driving is more like for maneuvers and
my stealth is a 30.
yeah.
I'm a shit driver.
So I'm good at stealth and you're good at driving. So is there a way that we can combine those efforts?
No, it's the driver that has to do the stealth thing because you determine when you slow down or pull away or turn off your headlights and things like that, right?
Okay, so then I should drive as long as we're not getting into a car chase. Just a basic driving skill should be fine, right? I'm not going to have to like.
Yeah, you don't need to roll the drive.
Okay.
Well, worst case scenario, we each sit in the front, and if it turns out I'm needed, we just do it swap.
Yeah, swap real quick.
We scoot over the seat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have the person with the stealth tell the other person, like, oh, slow down here. So you could sort of do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we can do that, that's fine. But if I have to drive, that's fine. We're not going to be doing any high-speed maneuvers. But if we have to do that anyway, then generally we've been found out. So,
I missed one thing. So when Matt's character talked to the girl, she actually tells him she hears there's something going on in 2 nights, like a truck's showing up in 2 nights.
does that coincide with the timing that we thought?
No, this is different.
Like, what does she think is going on?
She's not sure, but there's another one in 2 nights.
For a delivery or to take people?
Taking people again.
Oh. So maybe we should just try. Maybe we should try just following that one and see where they go. Get some intel.
Have a dry run and find out where they go. And
yeah.
Okay.
Does she know which people that they're going to be taking?
It's always some patrons from the club.
Right. Is there any set pattern to the type of patrons they take? Does she know that, or is it just random?
Well, she says that the Twiffic talk to some people and then some people bring their friends and things like that. She doesn't know what's going on.
It's a swinger party.
Okay. So they're being tempted with something to make them go willingly.
We still need to go loaded for bear though when we do our dry run, because what if we see something that we're forced to have to intervene in, Hopefully we won't have to, but we have to be ready.
Mm-hmm. So are we going to buy a car or just hire a car or steal a car?
Yeah, just rent one.
Yeah, I'm of either the renting or stealing. Do they rent cars?
I assume there's a car rental of some sort. Yeah, it may be harder, but I assume it's available, something like that. So what do you want to bring with you? Rent a car.
Rent a car. I don't think we're gonna need the boots right now, but I'm gonna definitely bring my shotgun just in case.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring a pair of binoculars, just in case.
Sorry.
Yeah, binoculars, flashlights, Molotov cocktail stuff.
Yeah.
And
My
get
bag, my shotgun.
buy a box of dynamite.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Is it easy to get dynamite? Can we?
I assume it's available. You just have to go through the right channels.
Okay, yeah, we definitely want that.
You know, it's not like you go to a store and says, "Oh, I want to buy a case." You probably get somebody else that needs it for farming or something, and have them buy it. So, do you want to follow these guys then? In 2 nights, come back. So that's the 9th.
Because it could be useful to learn how they drive into the alley, how they exit, what kind of vehicle they're using to transport.
Yeah. So,
stuff
how
and
are
where
you
they
gonna,
go.
is it one person going to be on foot, or you park the car somewhere and just watch, or what do you want to do?
What time do they usually come? Did she tell us?
It's like near midnight, they said, right?
Yeah, we'll park the car nearby and watch.
We want to
What
be in the
time-
car.
Mm,
Hunker down, lights off.
Okay.
What time do the bars close in the area? Are they still open at
Well,
that
they probably
time?
open pretty late, so I think they have the hours. Let me see if they have the hours.
I'm just
I
wondering.
remember they pick people up near midnight, but
Hmm.
oh, the club closes at 1 a.m.
Yeah. I was just thinking I might go in the club to see if this guy talks to me to try and convince me to go, just to find out what he says, and then decline, and then go back outside and go to the car.
Yeah, so you want to stay there and inside the club and watch?
I'm just intrigued to know what they say to entice these people to go. If they don't ask me, just try to eavesdrop.
So it looks like they're it looks like some sort of conspiracy. Like they talk to each other, but they're speaking in Arabic. So do you have Arabic?
All I have is linguist, which means I'm able to determine what the language is being spoken or is written down. And I get a bonus die for language rolls. That's all linguist is. So I can determine it's Arabic, but I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, they're talking amongst themselves. They're sort of whispering. It's sort of like a conspiracy type of thing where. And then notice a bunch of these guys are together, like they're in a couple of tables near each other. Like before, it wasn't like that. And then as you wait closer to midnight, more and more people show up, and they're sort of hanging out together.
Is the dancer there? Is she there?
Do you want her to be there, or do a luck roll if you want her to be there?
I was going to see if she could go over and see if she can eavesdrop. Oh, good start. 3.
Okay, so she's there.
See if I can get her attention.
Yeah, you can get her attention.
Okay, so yeah, listen, I was just wondering, I could make it worth your while giving you some cash, but is there any chance you can use your dancing charms in front of those gentlemen over there and just see if you can overhear what they're saying to each other for me?
Okay, so she says she'll go over there. And she talks to them she goes there, and then they notice her, they talk to her for a bit, and she looks sort of nervous.
Mm.
And then they're like sort of almost arguing about something, but you're not sure what.
What, she's arguing with them?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then one person gives her some money.
Mm.
And then she's sort of looking at you, but she's looks like she feels like she's sort of stuck over there for some reason.
Mm. Okay, so she's gave me a look as if to say, you know, she's kind of in trouble, kind of thing, or
You're not sure.
could I do a psychology roll and see if I can?
Yeah, do a psychology roll.
The psychology is pretty high. Oh, and I failed it. Oh, 77. Mm.
And then the back of the club opens, and Tweefik comes in, right? And he sees the people, and he waves them over, and they all sort of head out towards the back door. And two guys sort of escort her with them out the back door.
Mm. Right, I'm going to down my drink and then move with haste. Not trying to look over suspicious, but I'm going to walk out the front door, tip the doorman on the way out,
Okay.
and get out to the car as fast as possible.
So you saw about a dozen people go out. So it looks like this time there's only a dozen people getting on the truck.
But this is on the backside.
Yeah.
All right. We're not on the backside, are we? We're on the front
No,
side.
you are the back because she told you they
Okay. All right.
over the back. So what you saw is this truck comes driving up the back alley, and you're parked somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And Tweefik gets out of the cab of the truck, goes into the back of the Blue Pyramid, and then after a while he comes out and he points to the truck as a line of people get into the truck, like the back of the truck.
Okay, these people seem to be kind of walking funny, or are they just...
No, they're sort of chatting a little, and they look very relaxed.
Okay, do I see the girl get in the truck?
Yeah.
Right.
They help her onto the truck.
Does she look worried, or is she just like everybody else, just kind of...
Do a psychology.
Okay. Character sheet. I made it.
So, like the helper on the truck, a lot of times she's looking over her shoulder for somebody or something. You don't know what.
Okay.
And then, the rest of the people pile in, and then the truck drives off, right?
You know what this means now?
Well, you see it drive off, and then
You got a damsel to save.
and then you see Matt's character
Okay.
come out, right?
Yeah. I'll sort of get out to the car as fast as I can.
Just follow them.
All right.
Yeah.
So am I driving, or is Nate driving?
You can drive, and then
He'll
Nate
sightsee stuff. Okay.
Nate can do his stealth because he can tell you when to slow down, and
All right. So I will once we're all in the car, we drive casual, but we're following them.
Okay. Are your lights on or off?
What time of? I mean,
It's
It's
midnight.
yeah. I mean, it'd look weird if we're driving with our lights on.
Yeah.
It's just with your lights on, you can't follow too close. If lights off, you follow.
I'm gonna try to be. We're in the city. I'm just gonna be regular traffic driving around,
Okay.
happening. My driving is like I'm just happening to go in the same direction you guys are.
Yeah. So in the city, it's okay. So they leave London
Yeah.
and they start going out further, and that's, I guess, when you have to decide.
All right. I look at Nate. I go on or off. Nate.
Yeah. So let's follow.
Do we want lights on or off?
In the city, let's go on, and then at some
Yeah,
point when we
Now,
go
once you
out
leave
into
the city,
But
what do
now
you-
we're outside
Yeah. Now we get outside. I'll turn the lights off and hoping to hit a cow.
and stay
Yeah.
a little bit away.
Yes. Back off.
when the people walked in, like the filed into the truck, were they all ethnic or were they just a mix of everybody? Like were they
They're
whites?
mostly Egyptians.
They're all
Ooh.
Egyptians.
Oh,
Huh.
boy.
Okay.
I basically explained what I was, what happened in the club as well, so everybody knows the story.
So the car keeps on going, and it's like an hour and a half drive before they reach an estate,
Okay. That's 8.
and they get to a 6-foot high stone fence. They drive to an iron gate,
Mhm.
and at the gate there's only 3 guards at the gate,
Guards. Wow. Okay.
and then they open the gate, the iron gate. They swing it open. The truck drives through. They close the gate behind it. What do you do when you
I
you-
We want to just continue driving past
yeah,
or like
you
not.
drive past and then pull off the road. Sometime.
Yeah.
okay? Now roll your stealth.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Nate burned Harvey, right?
Okay.
Oh, just saying.
Okay. Mm. Normal success. Do I get to roll my bonus die for this?
Yeah.
For
yeah.
my okay.
Oh God.
I rolled a 5 again, so 58. So normal success.
Okay. So anyway, you drive by and then go around the thing. So it looks to be a sizable estate.
With a wall all the way around.
Yeah, it's a stone wall, but it's only 6 feet high.
Okay, so we definitely have to bring some ladders with us next time. Because otherwise, is there any way? Can we park the truck up against the wall and use the truck to climb up and look
yeah,
over?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Hold on. How tall? How? Ugh.
It's only a 6 foot high.
I can climb that, can't we?
Yeah, that's
No?
the height of a person. And it's a stone.
Yeah.
So it's how they take pieces of stone and they stack them to make a wall. It's that type.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because if we drive the truck up there, I think it's very likely that they hear us and or see us. No?
But if we do it away from the gate, we don't want to do it within. We don't want to do it within eyesight of the gate.
Mm.
Yeah. Hopefully, if there's some trees or something, or large bushes.
Yeah, there's some place where you drive far enough away from the gate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Let me describe this a little better.
Ruh-roh.
So you see So this estate is in Essex, near the marshes at the edge of the North Sea.
Ooh,
So it takes an hour and a half there.
wow.
The estate's mansion, built in the 17th century, is settled into the boggy ground.
Oh dear. We're going to need a change of shoes when we get back, if we get back.
So the estate's several thousand acres. The marsh around the estate acts like a moat. And the manor is like an island in the middle of the moat. And then around the manor are these fields. And these fields are all sort of boggy.
Oh, great.
So what you do see is when they get to the estate thing, it's just this one tall levee that they drive down towards the manor. And then where the manor is where the stone fence is. But if you follow them down that, then it's pretty obvious you're following them because it's the only one road going to the manor. So I assume you stopped before following them down that one road, right?
Yeah, we would have pulled off to the side and parked.
Yeah. And the manor does have lights on, so you could see the manor off in the distance.
Private party. I'll take out my binoculars and have a look around near the building, see if I can see the truck.
So with the binoculars, why don't you roll spot hidden?
Oh, that's 77 again. That's twice in a row.
Yeah, so the truck must have turned around somewhere. Like it went in towards the manor and maybe it turned around the building or something. So you've lost sight of the truck.
No.
So I think our plan is still the same. Head to the wall and climb over.
Yeah, so there is on that. So there still is a gate to that long road.
Yeah.
And there is another set of stone walls on the outside too. So you can go past it and climb over, but then you have to go through slog through the marsh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe worth doing just to figure out what's going on, right?
I mean, because if we ran the gate, we're on. It's action time, and I don't want to do that yet. I want to sneak in, see what there is going on, maybe rescue somebody if need rescuing, and then run away.
Maybe see if we can just get our bearings as well, so we know which direction to run back towards the car if we need to. And well, hopefully we can try and, if we do need to get away in a hurry, hopefully we can find some alternative
All right.
transport.
So before we get out of the car, or I'm gonna take some of the dynamite I brought and stuff it in my trench coat pockets.
Okay. Oh, now I see the map. Oh my God, they put the map on the same page as the layout of the manor, and they've shrunk it way down. And of course, they put secret stuff on the map. So I can show you the map.
You do realise we came down here without the extra muscle that we.
Yeah.
Well, that's the muscle I thought was going to be when we assaulted the pyramid, but you know. This is going to be a scouting mission. Now it's turning into maybe something else. I don't know.
Well, you could still scout out, but let me do a little quick editing on the map. So,
although I feel really bad if they feed that nice young lady that gave us lots of nice information some horrible thing, you know.
I was thinking about going over to her and asking her for a private dance to try and get her away, but it was too late.
is that? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's funny, the description isn't as good as the picture, so it's like that.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you're on the other side, and then that bridge
Oh, wait, I see.
is not a solid bridge. It's one of those turnstile bridges
Okay.
that can turn around, right?
Yeah.
So they can turn it sideways to let boats go through,
Oh.
but you can also make it like
I'm a,
a moat.
yeah.
That's a well defended house. Should have brought the fishing waders.
Yeah, or maybe something to consider would be if for the main raid, maybe we should get a boat and come in by the water because then we can get more equipment and people in without being seen. And
That's actually a good idea.
if we have to look and see on a map and see if this is connected to like a main waterway where we
Yeah,
could get.
it'll take some research to figure out how to
Yeah.
get there, right?
Yeah.
You don't know the location, and then if you get area maps, you can probably figure out where it is and figure out how to get there with a boat.
You got the sea on that side, so
Yeah. So that might be what we need to do.
So let's see, where are you? Quarter mile? Yeah, you guys can do a listen roll, but tell me how well you did. Like a normal listen success won't be good enough, but
about 89.
Yeah, I missed mine.
Wow. Let me listen. I got a hard success.
no. Yeah, just sometimes you get snatches of a bit of chanting somewhere in the and you're right, every once in a while the wind blows right or something and you hear little bits of chanting somewhere, but
Hey, you guys hear that? It's like someone singing something.
It's just the wind. It's
Is it coming from the direction of the mansion or somewhere
Yeah.
on the, okay. Yeah, I'm hearing something coming from the direction of the mansion.
so who has the binoculars or
Yeah, I brought some binoculars with me.
yeah, you want to roll spot hidden again?
Okay. Come on, don't fail me this time. Oh, it's failed again. 61.
Fire those guys.
Yeah, you point in the direction of the chanting and you don't think you see anything.
You forgot to keep taking the caps off.
Yeah, I just think you're hearing things. I can't see anything either.
You're looking to the wide end of the lens.
You could hand it to somebody else, the binoculars.
Yeah, let me take a look.
He's so far away.
Let me take a look with those.
Yeah, I hand Nate I hand it to Nate.
Yeah, why don't you do a spot hidden?
Okay, let's see. That's a normal success, and then bonus die 26, which makes it a hard success.
Okay, so you're looking that direction, and it's dark, right? There's no real lights, and you realize there's an obelisk there because if you look like you go left, right a little with the binoculars and stuff, and you're looking at the obelisk is occluding some stars and stuff, right? So you actually there's this dark shape, and you finally realize there's like an obelisk to the left of the house, like
Does it? I mean, is it about similar height and shape to the one that's in the park?
Maybe I think it's bigger. Let me check.
Right.
I think it's bigger.
Okay. Well, it looks like they have a even grander obelisk than the one in the park, so it definitely looks like this is a place they're doing some crazy cult stuff.
You can see that, and I sort of grabbed him back off Nate to have a look again.
It's more that you can't see it. Yeah, I think we should. How many days from now is the time when they're supposed to take another load of people?
Yeah, it's like the 22nd. Today's the 9th. So
that's a long time. But it gives us time to make arrangements for a boat.
What sort of boat do we don't want anything too big, just like a little rowboat or something?
Is there anything unique about the moon or anything tonight? Is it like a full moon or?
No, let's see.
Well, the night we're going to go, that will be the full moon, won't it? I know. Is it no moon? No, it's no moon, isn't it?
It was a no moon night. I thought.
Or the other one, but today's the 9th. Let me look at the calendar.
So at least it'll be dark.
So I have the calendar on the handouts thing, so let me look up the 9th. Oh, the 8th is full moon, so this is a little bit less than the full moon.
A little less.
Yeah, the 9th is a Monday.
All right. Well, I definitely don't think we're prepared right now to do anything. I mean, what are we going to do? Break through the front gate? I mean,
I mean, we did kind of endanger our person who was our snitch.
Yeah, but we can't let her jeopardize our chances of success and the plan, right? I mean, I think the main night is a better time to do this, and we have hired muscle, and we'll be better prepared with a better plan of getting to the island unseen. By boat.
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel guilty that she's been, kind of been dragged into it.
Well, I mean, maybe we can sneak on and do something on the down low, but
You're a mobster.
Yeah, and then if we sneak in, and then if we disrupt it now, then they're not going to have whatever the big thing is on the full moon or the no moon. I mean, we don't really know what's going on. We need to learn as much as we can, right?
Go and observe and see what's going on and find out what's there. Because we might be walking into something we can't handle with just two guys. We might need more. We don't know. All I'm seeing is a swampy island in the middle of a marsh, and I'm hearing some off-key singing.
Yeah, but we accomplished our goal, which was to find out where this is, so it makes our job of following them and getting here much easier. I think we should still stick to our plan and not jeopardize it and lower our chances of success or messing up, what we're supposed to observe at the official time.
Well,
It's just
I think we should go make arrangements to try to figure out if a boat is a better way to get here. Because if we can get everything on a boat earlier in the day and go, there's all these, it looks like there are all these little barrier islands around there. We could go get ready at one of those barrier islands until it starts to get dark, and then approach from the north side where it's harder to see, and then make landfall where they can't observe us, and then we can sneak and covertly go see what's going on.
Well, I turn to Harvey and I say, what do you think?
I don't know, I just feel guilty that, she's been dragged into it,
Harvey, we don't have time for that.
Yeah, there are a lot more people that have been dragged into this and killed. I mean, think of our poor friend Jackson. Sometimes you got to do what's smarter versus what's impulsive.
I guess so.
I play with my scalpel.
So you guys gonna leave?
I just hope she's fine.
Yeah, I really.
Days time.
I mean, part of me wants to go in guns blazing and be the hero, but I think discretion is the better part of the plan, and then we should come back better prepared. And if something bad does happen, then we can just take them all out then.
Did you say there was guards on the front gate?
Yeah, there's 3.
Did they look tooled up?
Yeah, they probably, this is out of state, so they probably have shotguns and stuff, right?
And also, we need, when we get back, we need to do some research and find out who owns this land. What's the nature of this house on this land?
I'm just wondering, as we drive past, just to disrupt things a little bit as well, just throw some dynamite at the front gate, and, as we drive past,
Then there won't be a ritual when we want it to be.
If we're being stealthy, I don't want anyone to know we were here.
Yeah, that's kind of defeats the whole point.
If we're gonna do that, imagine storm in with guns blazing and go out like heroes, because I don't think we're gonna walk out of it if we do that.
Yeah,
we're gonna go down.
Then there will be 10 guards there next time.
Yeah, I think we go back to London. We gear up, and I call my contact and tell him we're gonna need at least 10 guys.
Need at least what?
We're probably gonna need at least 10 guys.
10 guys. Oh.
10. I don't know, but then it's hard to be stealthy. I don't know. Do you think we need that many?
Well, we're going by boat,
And a battleship.
We got to
Maybe we should get less and therefore get very specialized people, not cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Well, the 2 guys you're going to get at 20 pounds each were going to be pretty good guys. So.
Yeah, but I'm thinking we need at least a few guys to fight, and then a few more guys who specialize, and maybe get a demolitions guy if we need it, that kind of thing. And then we got to rent a boat and someone who can pilot it, because I don't know how to drive boats.
Yeah, me either.
So we probably need to rent a boat with at least a captain or some sort of a pilot. And that's going to be blowing all the money. So, what I'm thinking is we're going to storm the beaches pretty much and use the cannon fodder as a distraction while we go in and do whatever we need to get done.
Yeah, totally.
Well, but the cannon fodder could be intelligent enough to realize it's cannon fodder. It doesn't do what we want it to do.
We don't want them that smart. We just want them confident, knowing which way the gun goes and how to,
So I put up the map with the mark where the obelisk is. So that's
Okay.
general location. You can guess.
Where is the?
You see the house, and then there's the obelisk, which is
Yeah,
the
there's a long rectangle with the house, and then the small square.
And where is the wall?
oh, it's
I think it's the dike, the line.
yeah, it must be near the dike.
Okay.
Well, I think it's probably what it is. It's a wall. It's just, it's a twofer. It's a wall and a dike.
Yeah, and you're driving on top of like the dike, right?
Ah.
So the road is like raised, and then it's the other area all around is all swampy.
So it's like lowland, lower land.
Yeah, and then the dike is like more raised, and then
Yeah.
you drive over,
Okay.
and then they have that bridge that turns, and then more raised road.
Because I'm just thinking through what I think the plan is starting to formulate in my head. I think that we need to have one person drive, if we get the boat working, that is, have one person drive the car, because we want the car standing by somewhat close, but not where it's going to be found, right? So that if for whatever reason the boat doesn't turn out to be a good form of escape, or the driver of the boat gets killed, or whatever it may be, we can then wade across that short spit at the north there, and then run to wherever we've hidden the car, and then we have another way to get out.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking, like, if we have a boat, where will we land, right? Because if there's a ritual, it's likely it's happening over at the obelisk.
Yeah.
So we could either land on that northwestern little peninsula part, which would be a good way to approach the obelisk unseen, or we could land on the eastern side close to the house and use the house as cover. I guess it depends on what we want to do, because the house might prove as a really good distraction if we light that sucker on fire.
Well, going from the
look at the
obelisk on the park.
If you look at the scale, the island's only like half mile across, so it's not
Yeah.
it's not that big.
Going by the obelisk on the park as well, how do we know that this one isn't going to have something inside it as well?
Yeah, that's why dynamite's a good thing.
It probably
We
will.
definitely want to. Yeah, we definitely want to bring some dynamite, or maybe we do a 2-team approach, right? One team goes to the house and burns it down as a distraction. The other team approaches from the west side. We could do a couple of things.
All right. We also need to probably get some fire extinguishers just in case some of those flame vampire thingies show up. Now we got dynamite. Get some mooks. Get a boat.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
Do some research. Find out who owns this house.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So back to the city.
Okay.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So go back to the city. So is Harvey feels guilty or something?
Yeah.
You want to go visit the club again the next day or next night?
Yeah, it might be worth a try to see if she's in there again, but I'm just knowing that her boyfriend hasn't come back, I'm very doubtful that she's going to come back as well. So whatever they're doing there, they're either, I don't know, they're taking them there for some reason, whether it's, I don't know, to kill them or to, if they're working there or what, but it doesn't bode well.
So you go to the Blue Pyramid. You're almost becoming a regular now. And, roll a luck roll.
Oh, God.
Great.
Oh, 22.
She's there.
Oh, wow. I never expected that.
So
Okay,
she sees you and she comes up. Oh,
Hey, how's it going? I saw you that you sort of left last night out the back door.
what?
You know, I asked you to go over and talk to those guys, and you know, you went over to talk to them to find out.
Oh, what's the name you gave her? What's your fake name?
Oh, she knows who?
Oh, it's Harvey?
Well, I didn't really. I don't know. I don't think we actually gave her our names.
So
but
she goes, I don't know what you're talking about.
You do know who I am, don't you?
Hmm?
You do remember me, don't you?
Yeah.
But you don't remember last night?
Well, I worked last night.
Do you remember leaving the club?
So there's this pause, and she goes, no, that's odd.
Do you remember getting in the truck?
I got on the truck.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember anything at all? Wow.
I just remember, so yeah, so she goes, yeah, there's this blank spot. I seem to have forgotten.
Do you remember talking to the guys that I asked you to go and speak to?
No, I sort of remember meeting you here last night, and then I don't remember what happened.
Can I do a psychology roll, see if he's lying or not, or if it's genuine? Oh, 92. No.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Okay. How about a drink? Just to see if like a drink kind of sort of makes her sort of loosen up a bit more, and may, so if she is lying, she might let something slip kind of thing.
No, she's concerned that she lost some memory.
Do you so you didn't have any weird dreams last night at all, did you? Did you dream anything like you were by the sea, or
And then she thinks about it for a moment. She goes, oh, I was wondering why the bottom of my shoes were a little like there's some stuff on the bottom of her shoes, like either mud or marsh muck or something like that. She was wondering where that came from.
Yeah, so you don't remember being by the sea, but you've got evidence of, obviously, yeah.
Then she goes, "You're frightening me now. I'm frightened about what happened."
No, that's okay. I understand, and I try, sort of reassure her and to calm her down a bit, because the last thing I want is her freaking out in there. So yeah, I'll change the sort of subject just to take her mind off it, so she doesn't start freaking out, and borrow her a drink again.
Okay.
Are any of the people that I noticed in there last night that went on the truck, are they in there tonight?
Do a luck roll.
Oh, 93? Bloody hell.
I guess not.
The dice don't like me tonight. I'll take it Abdul, the owner's in his usual corner.
Oh, yeah.
And he just looks the same as always.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to talk to him, or?
He sort of sits in a private corner though with his entourage, doesn't he? Though?
He's sort of like the club owner guy, right? So.
I'll ask the dancing girl. What's Abdullah's favourite drink?
She tells you.
Okay, so I'll order a drink and I'll take it over with me.
Okay.
And sort of walk over to him. Greetings there, Abdullah. Obviously, I'm putting on my German accent. It's an honor to meet you, sir. You have a wonderful club here.
Oh, very good. I noticed you're becoming a regular. You like Egyptian people, huh?
Yes, I find it very fascinating. And you have some wonderful dancers.
I see you like her a lot.
Oh yes, very much so. Here, I've brought you a drink to show my sort of gratitude and for you being a wonderful club owner.
So he sees it, his eyes widen a little bit. He sniffs it, and he goes, "Ah," and he goes, "Ah, you have very good taste," and he downs it.
Yes, cheers.
Here. He also orders a drink for you now.
May I sit there?
Yes, sit.
Thank you. And so, how long have you owned this club? I bet it's taken you a while to get a club like this going and a really good reputation.
Many years.
So, where are you from yourself?
I'm from Egypt.
Whereabouts in Egypt? So, which city or town?
He says Cairo.
Cairo. I've been meaning to go there. Yes.
But London is nothing to compare to Cairo.
Really?
Cairo. Oh, you think London with all this soot and everything is bad? Cairo, much more filthier.
Oh wow! I wouldn't expect that at all. The Great Pyramids and all, and the palm trees and the deserts.
Oh, but when that sand blows, it gets into everything. Oh, horrible.
How long have you sort of lived in London then?
Oh, long time.
So I don't know, what, 10 years?
Yes.
Can I gauge he's not trying to tell me everything when I'm asking him how long he's lived here? Or...
Yeah. So he says he come here. He come here, because Egypt and British do very well together.
Yes, indeed. So I've heard. Myself.
Suez Canal. Oh, so beautiful.
Yes, I'm very fascinated with the Egyptian kind of culture and stuff. I don't know sort of much about it myself, and I just find it really fascinating. And I've just been trying to learn a lot. I mean, I went to the Penhu Foundation to see their artifacts there. Are you aware of the place?
Penhu Foundation. Never heard of it.
Oh, really? You should go there. They've got some wonderful artifacts there to look at that they can sort of let you see.
You say artifacts like Egyptian things stolen from Egypt?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, it depends which way you sort of look at it, I suppose.
Are you interested in things like that?
Yes, like to say, I don't know a lot about it myself. I just find it very fascinating, and I've just been wanting to learn more about it.
Because I thought if you like things like that, maybe I might know somebody that could sell you something.
Oh, right, yeah. And this being...
I heard some people in London like to do mummy unwrappings, They
Really?
like to buy a mummy and unwrap it as a party,
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. And, if you have a problem with your manhood, mummy dust is supposed to help.
Really?
Yes. They're very expensive. They grind it up and, you take it with some other medicinal herbs and liquids to elixirs.
I can't say that I've had any problems myself downstairs, but I'll be sure to tell some of my friends if they have any issues.
Yeah. If you're interested in a mummy, we can get them. And then if you don't have enough money, sometimes we get, not a full mummy, but maybe, a cat mummy or a dog mummy for those who can't afford a full mummy.
When you say like sort of mummies, you mean actual real mummies?
Yes.
Wow. So, how old are these mummies?
Oh, thousands of years old.
And don't you find it very, disrespectful to do this
Well,
to the person that passed away?
I guess, but money is money.
I guess so. And how much do these cost, out of interest?
Oh God. he puts up some amount that's here. I'll show you. Here's a link on mummy unwrapping parties.
Oh dear.
Let's see.
What do they think they're going to find inside?
The event is quite smelly as the mummy unwrapping would take place after dinner and drinking.
That's gross.
The affluent do it. I guess you have to pay for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's making me think. Right now, these people could be. Are they going to a mummy unwrapping, or is this thing he's offering a drug?
He's offering you both. He's offering you a mummy to unwrap if you have the money, and also, like there's also, for those that are already unwrapped, they could probably convert that into mummy dust, right?
Snort some mummy, man.
Oh, there's pictures of unwrapping parties.
Can the actual dust be used for anything else other than manhood problems?
Well, that's what he knows, right? That's where his market is, right?
Right.
Are we with you?
No, he's with himself.
Oh, damn. That would have been great for Spencer.
Oh my God, this picture is really gross.
Their slogan is "Get a skiffy from our skiffy."
It's like a mummy pinata.
Hmm.
Oh,
You unwrap them and they're full of candy.
Do you have any kind of private parties that you do these sort of mummy unwrappings, or?
No, we don't do mummy unwrappings.
You're breaking up, sir.
Oh, we don't do mummy unwrappings.
You're still breaking up.
Oh, okay, I'll rejoin.
Sound like a Dalek. Interesting.
Oh, this is. I'm trying to leave, and this is a kill the broadcast. So. I wonder if I can join twice and then leave the whole one.
Yeah, it's still easily distorted.
Are your recording stopped?
No, it's still. Let me.
Yeah, 5 minutes to come back.
Okay, let me try that.